As we saw at the beginning of this course, before an idea can become an innovation, it must be explored, worked on, and transformed. This is the work done with the help of the BMC that you discovered in the previous module. The step that we will address in this module consists in prioritizing. This step occurs naturally at the end of the incubation phase, during which the value proposition was tested and the business model consolidated. This prioritization can be done at two levels, between projects, or between the different segments of a project. In order to properly complete the prioritization questionnaires, it is important to have a certain amount of information in mind. They are gathered in what is called the repository. Here are the 4 topics you need to master to answer the questionnaires effectively, in addition, of course, to the BMCs of your projects. First, your strategic goals. These are the company's objectives, generally derived from the strategic diagnosis. Then, your segmentation. There are several levels of segmentation in the company. Here, we are interested in the marketing segments, in other words, your customer targets. Your value chain. This involves identifying the important activities in your value chain, based on both your strategic diagnosis and your work on the BMC. And finally, your ecosystem. Everything that surrounds the company influences it to a greater or lesser extent, and here, we draw your attention to the trends in your markets. Beyond these elements, it is your development work and the adaptation of your ideas that matters. As in the selection phase, via the strategy select tool or by your own means, the questionnaires are structured around forces that shape the projects by deepening the information requested. More specifically, they will focus on strategic relevance, assets, internal elements, and the attractiveness of projects or segments, external elements. To guide you through this step, we are going to illustrate our remarks by taking the case of the Trousseau company. If you have a memory lapse, don't panic. You will find additional resources to help you remember. For a quick reminder, Trousseau is a family-owned disposable tableware company that is losing momentum. It is looking to bounce back and has chosen 3 projects during the selection phase. Connected plate, the connected plate that helps you eat better and stay healthy. Auto wash, the self-cleaning dish. And reusable plate, the semi-disposable wooden dishes. In this module, we work more particularly on the connected plate project which we have developed for the BMC, and more particularly on the spa segment. That's why you will see images from the Innovate application developed by Strategies for the BMC, and images from the Portfolio application for innovation management. With this background, let's go to the questionnaires. There will be 4 questionnaires for 3 steps, and therefore 3 activities. First, strategic relevancy, with the objective and ecosystem questionnaires to ensure that your projects and/or your segments in a project make sense given your objectives and market trends. Then, external analysis, to ensure the attractiveness of the innovation portfolio projects or segments in your project. And finally, internal analysis, to ensure that the company is able to develop the projects or segments, which are its assets.